Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, let's give a huge shout out. Big Manscape in the building, man. They still got their 20% off sale going on, and you still could tap in, use code Brunson, save 20% off, get the free shipping. I mean, listen, I'm just trying to make sure that y'all got an outlet to take care of Pops, to take care of Uncle Charles, whoever you got to take care of for Christmas, man. I'm making sure you know you got the proper tools to make it happen. Big Manscaped got you. Lawnmower 4.0s. We got smell goods. Listen, you know. Tap in. Go get your stuff. Get your savings and your free shipping. You know the vibes. Listen, man, we got the Jets, man. We got the Jets coming up. And, you know, it's been a lot of discussion and a lot of stuff that I feel like, you know, that can kind of get your mind off the task at hand. First, you know, let's start from the beginning. First, you know, we have a great 3-4 weeks of football. Everybody saying, oh, Jalen Hurts has made me a believer. Then he go out there and have a bad game. All good things got to come to an end, right? All good things got to come to an end. It's no quarterback is going to have a stretch of good games that don't end. I mean, what are we talking about here? You know, then he has a bad game. It was a bad game. It was a horrible game. It probably was the worst game of his career. He'll tell you that. You know what I mean? You go out there and have a bad game. The Eagles lose. Now, all of a sudden, Russell Wilson says he'll waive his clause. Like, come on. Where's people getting all this information from, man? Where's the information coming from? I'm going to give y'all some positive stuff about the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Right now, we 5-7. Cool. That's not positive. But, you know, it ain't the worst. We only won 4 games last year. We 5-7, in fact, with 5 more games to go. You potentially, if you win out, it's not impossible. Look at the schedule. If you win out, you will be a 10-7 football team. Nobody would have thought you was going to be that good. Hell, even if you cap off at 8 wins, you double what you did last season. The Philadelphia Eagles are a young team that's going through some growing pains, and a 5-7 record for a rookie head coach. Basically a rookie quarterback. He's getting his first start, you know, as being the guy. Your number one option is a rookie wide receiver. You got a rookie defensive coordinator. Come on. You got late round draft picks like Quez Watkins, who you're expecting to show up and show out. You know what I mean? You got some veterans that some people might classify as over the hill. But, you know, I doubt it. But listen, to have all of those things going on and being 5-7 is remarkable. First of all, Devontae Smith, you know, is looking like he could finish somewhere between 900 and, you know, 1,000 receiving yards on the season. When the last time we had a wide receiver that good? You know what I mean? He got 700, close to 700 receiving yards, 690 something, I think, receiving yards right now with 5 games to go. It's not bad. With 5 games left to go, Jalen Hurts got more passing yards than Trevor Lawrence. And Jalen Hurts also has 690-something rushing yards. You know what I mean? The only quarterback with more is Lamar, 707 rushing yards. Jalen Hurts could potentially finish this season out with 1,000 rushing yards. 1,000 rushing yards. And 3,000 passing yards. Come on. What are we talking about, man? When it all shapes down to the final product, we're going to be able to review these things, and we're going to be able to see what we really got. Because right now, what we really got, in my opinion, is a dual-threat quarterback who is going through the motions of learning how to be, you know, a better passer at the highest level of his profession. So I'm not really worried about Jalen Hurts, to say the least. I'm not mad if anybody feels indifferent. I'm not worried about Jalen Hurts. I know what we got. I know the type of determined athlete that he is, and I know the skill set that he possesses. So Jalen Hurts is really not a concern of mine. I mean, yeah, he got to tighten up his game, but who don't on our roster? Who don't? We had 8 drop touchdown passes in 12 weeks. 8 drop touchdown passes in 12 games. Who don't need to step up? And when I'm just talking about drop touchdown passes, I'm not talking about touchdowns that was called back for illegal contact, holding. I'm not talking about them other 8 or so. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Dudes got to do their job. The team still got to grow and mature together into these roles. The fact of the matter is this. The role and the lights might have been too bright for Jalen Reagor. Think about the position that he was in. The lights might have been too bright for Jalen Reagor. He's still a young guy that's still learning. Listen, you got to make that catch. You got to make that catch. You've been doing that your whole life. So I'm not excusing the drop. But I am going to say this. The team still got growing pains to go through. The moment you abandon these draft picks and look for one quick solution that you think might be out there for you. I mean, and you know I love Russell Wilson, man, but let's keep it a buck. He's struggling with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. He's struggling. He's struggling with a really decent wide receiver group. So you know what I mean? I'm not rushing to go get nobody who doing the same thing my quarterback doing. But this is the keys to victory, though, man. You know, we got to go out here and take care of the Jets. That's first and foremost. The first key is understanding who the Jets are. The Jets are a franchise who've never beaten us. So, yeah, this is the Jets, but this means more to us keeping that streak alive. It's not a lot of teams in the National Football League that can say, you know, it's franchises out here that ain't beat us. There's not a lot of teams that can say that. So the Jets have never beat the Philadelphia Eagles. That's number one. That need to be what's being preached. We're not about to let that happen, especially in a bounce back and a get back and a get right game. This game will put us in the right headspace going into the bye, coming down the stretch with these remaining 4 games left. Washington twice, New York again, and Dallas. You want to be in the right mindset for those NFC East games. You got to be in the right mindset. So understand who these dudes are. Dudes who can't beat us, never have beat us, never will beat us. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully if things go to plan. And also a team that's last in stopping the run. Hopefully Jordan Howard comes back. Hopefully Miles Sanders is healthy. Boston Scott has been running well. I want to see more carries from Kenneth Gainwell. You know, we should run the ball down these dudes' throat. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. Jalen Hurts is playing in this game. Jalen Hurts is saying, you know, that the ankle issues ain't going to stop him from missing this game. He's already coming out here on a Wednesday and saying he's going to play. You know what I mean? That's the type of guy he is, the type of athlete he is. Think about it like this. I want to see Jalen Hurts bounce back. I don't care if you take away his superpowers. I want to see him throw the ball and bounce back if he can't run if his ankle's sore. I just want to see him bounce back. Because what's not going to happen is Gardner Minshew is not going to come in this game and beat up on the Jets. And we all knew we was going to beat the Jets anyway. You know what I'm saying? And everybody start calling for Gardner Minshew. My boy going to get his whole full season. You know what I'm saying? His whole full season. And we're going to evaluate him as such. You know what I mean? And that's all I want to see. And if he don't pan out and Garner is the guy, oh well, so be it. But give him his whole season. We talk about high draft picks and giving him a chance. He a second-round draft pick. It's not a low draft pick in this game. But Jalen Hurts coming back should still scare the New York Jets run into, you know, thinking twice about certain packages we got out there. Understand your personnel. The next key is a real big key. We talk about the drops. Execution, man. Execution. Being in the right mind space. You know what I'm saying? Execution. Focus. Being a professional. Being a professional. Because this Philly, man, we're not going to want to keep hearing these excuses of why you didn't execute on the play that had to be executed. You know, you had to execute there. We don't want to keep hearing them excuses. If a ball hits you on your hands, do your job. If this guy is your guy to block, do your job. If you could just run past a guy and knowing that your body would shadow him off, there's no need to grab him and have a play called back. Be smart, intelligent football. This really don't got nothing to do about the X's and O's of this. This week comes down to intelligent football. Intelligent football. And Nick Sirianni and his coaching staff have to continue to give guys chances. At this point, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather see Arcega-Whiteside out there than Rager. Arcega-Whiteside is trending up over Rager, and he only got 2. Listen, Kenneth Gainwell has more receiving yards than Jalen Rager. Kenneth Gainwell is a 4th-string running back. Got more receiving yards than Jalen Rager. Put Kenneth Gainwell in the slot. Arcega-Whiteside, something you got to mix it up. Also, another key that I believe is detrimental to this week. Not detrimental, just get the juices flowing right. Target Devontae Smith. Early and often, make sure Devontae Smith is the first read. Make sure you call plays to get the ball in the hands of Devontae Smith. Make sure. Make sure. You know what I'm saying? I wanted this moment for a long time. I wanted a diva wide receiver in Philly. I was tired of being cute. I wanted a diva wide receiver in Philly. I want somebody with some attitude, some emotion at that position. You need it. You need it to be successful in this game. You do. I want somebody who act like that when they don't get the ball, when they know that he wanted the moment. He wanted the moment. If you want to make a case for why he didn't throw it to who and what happened, it wasn't because it was the wrong read or one guy wasn't open. The only way I can see that anybody can justifiably have an argument about who he decided to throw to on the last play of the game is one guy wanted it. One guy wanted the moment. You know what I mean? One guy has been in the moment. That's the only excuse or the only conceivable way that I can even make that an argument, man. So make sure you get the guy who wants the ball. Make sure you get the guy who wants the ball. Point blank, period, man. Get your playmakers involved. I want to see some more screens in this game, too. Like running back screens. I don't want to see a screen to a tight end opening up a drive. The play calling can be better in this game for sure. The play calling can be better. There's so many ways you can go about this. I mean, and the defense got to continue to harass. You know what I mean? Continue to harass. The defense played really well to me last week. I mean, but with the exception of that long drive that New York had that took like 7 minutes off the clock, I'm not really mad at the defense at all. But continue to put pressure on these guys. Continue to, do what you've been doing the last probably 2 weeks of football. So, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles, I think we're going to win this game. We're going to bounce back. I want to bounce back in dramatic fashion. I want to blow them out, but the win is all I care about. How are we going to win this game? It is on the road. I feel like we'll win this game by a score of, we can put up some points when everything clicks, and we've proven that. So I'm going to give us, in this game, the Jets defense is really not sweet, so this is still going to be a test. I'm going to say the Philadelphia Eagles can win this game 24-13. I say we can win this game 24-13. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man.